Hello, greetings everyone. I hope you all are okay and fine wherever you are. Today, I would like to speak on anger management. So, I would just like to give few techniques on how to learn how to manage anger. There are some people who suppress their emotions and they won't be able to ventilate it, and finally that result in some sort of trauma. There are some people who just express their anger or any emotions in a way that they don't even bother on how it impacts others. And there are some people who do not know how to manage their emotions or where to put a full stop. So here, even I used to be a person who had anger issues before when I was in my schooling. So I did not know how to vent my emotions and my anger especially. So I had various types of other techniques. So later on, as I grew up, I was kind of searching in Google. I tried getting help from Google, and I've tried lots of other practices which finally helped me in by practicing little things. So I would like to share those techniques with you, which are generally known to people, but I would just like to add to your attention if for those who doesn't know. So the first thing for regulating anger is deep breathing exercises. So in my previous podcast, I have spoke about different types of breathing exercises. This is one among them, which is a 4-7-8 method. So in this, what we do is you need to exhale for 4 seconds. Inhale for 4 seconds, which is the first step, and then you hold the breath for 7 seconds, and then you exhale it for 8 seconds. So this cycle will keep continuing for 3 to 5 times. That is, inhale 4 seconds, hold 7 seconds, and exhale 8 seconds. Another technique for anger management is timeout. So whenever you face any situation which is triggering you, which is provoking you to get angry, it's better to step away or step out from that particular incident and then give yourself some space, because whenever you're angry, you don't know how you're going to react, or your reaction might really affect, or it might have a bad effect on somebody else. So when after everything happens, there is no necessity or there is no use in going and saying sorry or in apologizing to a person when you have really hurt their feelings. So it's like we have control over our words and our emotions, so we need to learn that. So it's better to step away and give yourself some space, and then when everything is fine, when you feel that you're settled enough, go back to them and say that this is whatever you did was not okay, so I was feeling it in a different way, so please try not to do that, or it does not have a good kind of impact on me. You can just vent out in a cool, calm manner. Another kind of technique is progressive muscle relaxation. So I don't know if I've mentioned that I have a psychiatric background. So we mostly practice this as a therapy in a psychiatric patient. So what we do here is we ask our patients to we relax and constrict our voluntary muscles. So we try to start it from either from the top, from a head to toe, or from toe to head. So first, if you're starting from your head, we try to close our eyes so strongly, and then we try to constrict our eyes, and then we slowly relaxes our eye. We try to open it with the deep breaths, and then when you try to you focus on your shoulders, when you try to move your shoulders towards your chest or expand it, just you make your muscles feel relaxed and constricted. So along with this, you do the deep breathing as well. Slowly it will be, when you're focusing more on your stomach, you try to constrict your ab muscles, whichever are voluntary, which are under your control, and then you slowly relax with deep breathing, and then it continues to your feet. So you try to control your toes by constricting them inwards and outwards, and then just relaxing them. So you try to focus on the muscles which you can, and try to constrict and relax them. So this main technique is that you try to deviate or divert from that kind of anger issue, and you are focusing on something else, so your whole concentration is on something else and you forget that you're angry. So this really helps. And the fourth technique is by using try to use a calm phrase or a sentence or a word. For example, if you are angry, really, really, really angry, try to say that, oh, yeah, okay, I am in control. I am in control over what I say, of what I do. I can, this will pass. I'm going to be okay. I choose to stay calm. So try to speak to yourself, try to use some phrases that saying that you're going to be okay, everything will be fine. So say these things so that you're kind of feeding these kind of phrases to your brain and making your brain understand that, okay, this is not going to be continued. This is not a continuous cycle. So everything will be fine in some time. We need to give some time for ourselves. So that's a kind of tackling your brain in a different way. And some other technique is like distraction. By trying to distract your kind of attention, you can either kind of listen to some sort of music, which can be like slow, light melodies. Some people prefer jazz music or rock music. And some, you can try putting attention on counting backwards from 100 to 1, or you can even focus on some sort of sound, like the sound of a bird, or the ticking sound of the clock, or the sound of the fan, or of a slow moving vehicle, or whatever is stagnant. So if there's a regular sound from somewhere, just try to focus on that. Or even you can put white noise on your phone or any sort of light rhythms, and just try to concentrate on that, and slowly you'll forget everything else. So this is kind of deviating or kind of distracting your mind, so you'll forget that you are in that constant anger mood, and it will give you some time to relax and cool down. So I hope these techniques will help you to regulate anger. This helped me. I hope that this will help you as well. But after all this, it's always good to practice journaling, where you kind of identify your triggers of the incidents, what made you angry, and what was the end result of it, what was the emotion you experienced when you were angry, and what were the emotions of others when you were angry to them. And finally, after the anger phase was over, how did you feel, what were the emotion you were going through. Track down those incidents and kind of try to figure out the duration on how you felt, how much was the anger, so that you have a better understanding, like how do you normally tackle your anger. This will give you a better understanding. Now, if you kind of practice more self-care, it will help you to control our body and mind to a much more extent. You can also practice mindfulness and meditation, at least whenever possible, at least minimum for 30 minutes. And as I always say, sleep is very important, and nutrition and hydration is very important. Make sure your body gets all the fuels, whatever it requires, and always be gratitude and empathetic to ourselves, and start loving ourselves. Practice self-love, only then you'll know how to love others. So I think this will help at least one person. I know that these things are quite common for everyone, but I just wanted to brush up those ideas and I wanted to bring this to your attention of whomever are really feeling that they are struggling, they need some help. I hope this might help somebody someday. Thank you so much for listening patiently. I'll be back with another topic in my next podcast. See you all soon. Take care. Stay safe. Bye-bye.